Alarm at the fire station. In places where the fire brigades are short of men, the Hitler Youth has stepped into the breach. The alarm bell of the fire station calls them away from school or workbench, sometimes in the middle of the night. Thoroughly trained in evacuation drills in the event of a fire, the boys have to be permanently ready for duty. While the European volunteer regiments fight shoulder to shoulder with German soldiers against the Soviets, Europe's youth are also bound by a firm bond of friendship. With the Dutch youth, the seagull on the banner is, for these young people, the symbol of a new order for which they must fight. The Mozart choir of the Hitler Youth. With their songs, they salute armaments workers in the factories and the war wounded in the military hospitals. For the year 1942, Reichsjugendführer Arthur Axmann has given German youth the watchword "Service in the East and Land Service." We must, he says, build a wall of flesh and blood on our eastern border that is even stronger than iron and concrete. The rolling farmlands of Germany's eastern provinces, which our soldiers fought for with their blood, must be placed at the disposal of the German youth and worked by them. The day's work is done. After work at a training farm for land service leaders. A week of strenuous learning and hard work is behind them. Following an old custom, the boys lead the girls to a traditional folk dance. The ballroom is the barn of their farm. A different kind of war service. In the high mountains of the Ganghofer region, the boys of the mountain villages look for the deer in their hunting grounds. They make their way by ski to the feeding points and bring food for the animals. Look, there's Max and Mushi. They're always the first guests. And this one's Roland, always a bit suspicious, but never short of appetite. particular, the brave crews of our U-boats, who are sinking freighter after freighter right off the coast of New York, are the proud role models for our lads from the naval Hitler Youth. But one step at a time, every seaman started his career on the rowing bench. So, dip oars, and now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. While 95% of all youth leaders are engaged in the bitter struggle against Bolshevism, the next generation of young leaders receives training in the military training camps of the Hitler Youth. Their trainers, proven in combat, can call on their own experience at the front. In the course of numerous field exercises, the boys learn to sharpen their powers of observation, adapt to the terrain, and on their own initiative make quick decisions. It is their dearest wish one day to bear arms for their country. In the Großdeutschland Regiment, one company consists entirely of Hitler Youth leaders. Here an Obergefolgschatzführer from Cologne, a Jungstammführer from Westphalia. The platoon leader is a Bahnführer from Moselland. His sergeant a Bahnführer in the North Sea region, a Gefolgschatzführer from Krefeld. The company commander is a Bahnführer of the Ostland region. Here a Kameradschaftsführer from Hofland, and the private is a Hauptscharführer from the Mittelelbe region. Our young girls dance in the open air for the first time. In their working group of the BDM initiative, Faith and Beauty, they find relaxation and restore their energies for their work in the home, factory and office. In the ghastly misery of Bolshevism, young people grow up without joy or civilization into a hopeless future. Germany's youth can be cheerful, despite war and despite all adversity. Their songs, dances and fanfares once again ring through town and country. And now our drum beats the moral for the first time. Nollendorfplatz. Don't fall asleep, young man. Hey, didn't you want to get out at Nollendorfplatz? We're there. What? Nollendorfplatz already? Please, this gentleman is offering you his seat. Politeness is a virtue, especially befitting the young. Respect your elders at all times and lend a helping hand at need. For he who is friendly and modest is well liked by all. And all of this, please note well, is especially important in time of war.